Welcome to the In-Between.
Our show is just what it's called. We're the in-between show in between each episode of Tor Report.
Our show features some of your old favorites along with providing a vehicle for something new.
Let's get started. Can you guess this week's mystery teacher?
Baby, you got the cutest little baby face.
In honor of National Principals Month, Alex recently talked to Mr. Pillar. Here's the Tor Report interview.
Hi, I'm Alex, and welcome to the Tor Report interview. In recognition of National Principals Month, I'm here with the Ball High School principal, Mr. Joseph Pillar. So, Mr. Pillar, with having to balance so many things on a daily basis, what is the hardest part of your job, and what's the easiest part of your job?
Well, the easiest part is working with students. Students make it easy because students tell you how they feel right away, so you know where the problems are. The hardest part, honestly, is working with the adults.
Really?
Adults have a hard time expressing their feelings and or understanding where their problems come from.
It's really interesting.
It is.
How do you feel your job has changed since you were first appointed at Ball High?
It's changed actually dramatically. When I first got here, we had a problem with students going to class, for instance. Attendance was an issue. It was a matter of cleaning up, I guess we describe, making it more effective. Mm-hmm. And now it's more along the lines of expanding, for instance, your job. You know, the media program growing, the engineering program, the new program we have, the incubator with the business component. It's now about what can we do more for our kids.
Yeah. Okay. In your opinion, what do you think Ball is going to look like in 10 years?
That's difficult because 4 years ago, if you would have asked me what's the cafeteria going to look like, I would never envision what we have today.
Yeah.
But what I see in 10 years, though, is I do see Ball High being, not that it's already well known in the state, but I see it well known in the sense of we want it to be like Ball High. I expect in 10 years that other local communities and or across the state will say that's what we want in our school because Ball High has it going on.
All right. And finally, what inspires you on a daily basis?
My inspiration comes from students like you, Alex. Stepping up, doing more, and not realizing what they want, but willing to try anything, and then finding something they enjoy and running with it and giving them that opportunity. That's my inspiration. When I see students go and expand their horizons, it must be hard.
That's great. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here,
Mr. Pillar. Hey Rachel, what's your favorite candy?
I'd have to say gummy bears.
Here's the question of the week.
My favorite candy is chocolate.
Yeah, my favorite candy is Skittles. It would have to be like Payday, the Payday candy.
My favorite candy is Junior Mints.
My favorite candy is Sour Patch Kids. Two things on my bucket list are to go to Paris and graduate from college.
I want to be a rock star and do gaming.
A vacation. Long vacation.
Two things on my bucket list would be number one, meeting John Bon Jovi, and number two, taking my family to Italy.
Two things on my bucket list is one, to get signed to Fearless Records and to go on tour with Fall Out Boy.
And now, a word from this week's sponsor.
Hey guys, this is our new original product, the Sham Sham, brought to you by Fluid Head. The Sham Sham can clean anything you want. Okay. See? It did a great job.
The Sham Sham has maximum durability. Allow me to demonstrate. Whoops. Okay, ready? Turn off the camera, turn off the camera.
Hey you, let me get that lame bow off your head.
No, please don't.
Oh no,
Whoa, what just happened? How did you do that?
I used the click and freeze.
How does that work?
Well, it pauses time, rewinds, and fast forward.
That's so cool. Can you show me how you do that?
Sure, come on. Now watch this. And this is how you rewind. This is how you fast forward.
The Incubator program features a lot of cool and interesting guest speakers. Here's this week's Community Spotlight.
Concise and accurate and exciting all at the same time. So the question is, how do we get there? How do you get from your idea, figuring out if it's something viable in the market today, to actually getting a value proposition? So why don't we take a look at that? The first thing is about your idea that you create, right? So I have 3 questions over there. Jack, what's the first one say?
What problems do you understand uniquely well?
So what do you think that means when you think about ideas? Yeah, what do you think that sentence means? So what problems do you understand uniquely well? So when I think about that, I'm like, I don't know anything about, let's take the mouth guards. I played football a long time. I don't know anything about that. So that's not a product that I really understand uniquely well. You guys might. You can't think about products that you know nothing about because your ramp up time to learn about it is so long and the investment is so great for you that you'll never get it out the door, right? So it's all about you and what you know and what you can think about that surrounds your sphere. So what's the next question? No, you already got one.
Iridose contest. Iridose contest.
Welcome to another episode of It's Random. Let's jump into this week's question. If you said B, you're correct. The color orange is for fall harvest, and the color black is for the darkness that is said to walk the earth on Halloween Day. Thank you for watching this week's It's Random. I'll see you next week.
Here's This Week in Pictures.
All around, the wind blows, we would only hold on to let go. We need someone to lean on. All we need is somebody to lean on. We need someone to lean on. All we need is somebody to lean on. We would walk down the same road, but you'd be there by my side, standing strong as the waves roll over. When the nights are long, longing for you to come home. All around, the wind blows, we would only hold on to let go. We need someone to.
Here's this week's motivational moment.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. You got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Dickerson. I'm the Associate Principal Secretary. That's Mr. Spencer. And my primary job is to process referrals. So if you ever come to my office, you're probably not having a very good day.
There's not another who could take your place. Baby,
Thank you very much for watching this week's In Between.
If you would like to contribute to the in-between, we would love to hear from you.
Be sure to catch me daily on the Express and stay tuned later this week for the Tor Report.
Before we go, a big shout out once again to our principal, Mr. Pillar. Happy National Principals Month.
See you next time.